Hey, baby. Okay, the guy just left, but what he said, we have some bad corrosion going on here, and he said that's probably Clorox that has spilled there, and we need to be really careful with that because it's eating a hole in this thing. It hadn't yet, but if it does, he says it's $500 to replace that pan. But he said what they're advising people to do is switch away from Clorox and go with vinegar. And then he said, it may smell just for like the first 5 minutes, but do pure vinegar first and then chase it with water, a bunch of water. And that should take care of that. And then he said, do not put it, he doesn't recommend that you put it here. He says it's best that if you put it here, you take this off and you put it in here, because this has a little downhill that has to go uphill. He said this is often where it clogs, gets icky. So put it in there, and then it'll go down. But he said, now, but very important, you don't leave this open. You've got to put this little cap back on, or you'll have I can't remember what he said. But he said that could really cause some issues, some problems. So you've got to always put this back on. So just want to send you a note what he said. So this is working now. Hello. And he actually attached the wire back. He just switched it around backwards, and it's all attached just fine. He did. He said, yeah, they see this sometimes. So he noticed that little section of stuff above it didn't have any wrap around it. So he wrapped it. I told him we wanted them to replace it, the whole thing, down and where the rats had eaten. And he said, really, it's in quite good condition, and it just needed some little patches. And so he put one there, and then he went to where the rats had eaten, and you can't see it because it's too dark. But he put a wrap on that, and he put a little wrap around this little section. He wrapped it wherever there was no foam insulation thing. And he said, really, it's in good shape, and all it really does is catch condensation. And he said, that's exactly what this happened, probably air conditioner. And he said, but that should not be a problem anymore. So I will just keep checking it, and then, of course, on the little wiring deal, next time I change the filter, which I won't wait a year, I'll do it every 6 months, I'll see if everything is still intact. So just want to let you know, this is kind of the big thing he said. He said, try to get away from Clorox because it can really mess up your, it can eat through, and also it can damage the coils, he said. So they don't advise people to use Clorox because it can cause damage to the coils. So he said switch to vinegar. Bye.